welcome to my channel. My name is Arun and I'm a life and a leadership coach. And today I'm going to talk about related to interview preparation for one of the very important questions, that is, why should we hire you? Or what is in it in you that makes you suitable for this job? And I'm sure you all will agree that this question definitely comes when you are preparing for an interview. So before we get into this session, I just want you to say quickly that if you like, if you share and subscribe my channel, I'll be very grateful to you as long as you find the content useful and relevant to you. So now let's get into this part that when you get a question, why should I hire you, or why should you are suitable for this job? The most important thing that comes in my mind is that when you apply for a job and you get a chance to go for an interview, you definitely qualify to get interviewed, but the only talented candidates get selected. And the reason for that is that every candidate is actually looking for a good company to work for, and likewise every good company is looking to hire a good candidate for themselves. And this core responsibility comes on the shoulders of the interviewer, that how to hire the best candidate, because they are risking at their way when they are asking you questions and selecting a right candidate. Because if any wrong hire happens, it puts a question mark on their credibility. And vice versa is also true, that if they are able to find a good candidate, they get a pat on their back based on the candidate they have selected. Now, having said that, you can understand that the interviewer is going to ask you a lot of questions to be doubly sure in that half an hour or 40-minute discussion that they are hiring the right candidate. And on the candidate side, if you are facing an interview panel, you need to come across as the best candidate, how you sell yourself and get fit for this job. So let's understand that when you get this question, or even if you don't get this question, how to put across that you are the right candidate suitable for this job. Now let's say that you are going for the interview, and during the interview process you come across this question, why should we hire you? Now, first of all, this question can come in various forms. It can be asked like, what is so unique about you? Or what background or skills you carry that makes you fit for this job? So please remember that whenever you get this question, the interviewer here is basically asking you that how well you can sell yourself to him, how well you can impress upon the interview panel. Now, this is your time to make the life of the interviewer easy by convincingly telling him that you can do the work and you can bring exceptional results, that you will fit beautifully into the culture of this organization and will be a great asset to his team. Not only that, but you carry certain skills and experience that makes you fit for this job. And above all, that you need to tell him that hiring you will make him look better and make his life easier. Now, if you are able to tell all these things in that particular question, you are definitely going to make a huge impact while you are impressing upon and you are selling that you are the right candidate. Let's understand further that what all you need to say to impress upon in these 4 or 5 sentences. So now you are going to talk about those important points in 3 or 4 sentences that will make you suitable for this job, or why you are the right fit for this job. So what will you tell? Now, what you will tell is, number 1, you talk about your industry experience, you talk about your skills that you have attained, whether it is soft skills or whether it is technical skills. Then you talk about various projects that you have been involved in that has helped in achieving some bigger task on your hand. You talk about your educational skills, educational qualifications. You talk about various trainings and certificates that you have gained over a period of time. And then if you can put it all across in the form of a story and with examples that how you were able to turn around a situation from a difficult situation to a situation where it all became so big, so profitable for the organization, you will create a huge impact. So understanding on how you are going to bring all these things together requires practice, and you need to summarize it, you need to practice it at least 5 to 6 times, 10 times before you are going for any interview, so that it has to come very naturally while you are speaking. It cannot just come as if that you have mucked up your answers and then you are trying to connect one after another. It has to come from your heart. It has to come very naturally that why you are the most suitable candidate fit for that job. So now to answer this question, let's say I am sitting in the interview panel, and if I have been asked this question by the interviewer that what makes you so special or unique about this role, then how I will answer this. So let's imagine that I have applied for a marketing role and I have around 10 years of experience. And if this question comes to me, what will I say? I'll put it something like this, that I have around 10 years of industry experience. I have been in this marketing role and I have grown from a brand executive to a brand manager. I have launched and I have prepared a lot of brand plans, at least 5 brands that I have been a part of the launch process. I have assisted my senior directors in preparing the brand plans and presenting it to the leadership team, which has added a lot in my learning curve. At my own capacity, I have launched one brand which is doing great, which has gained a significant market share within the first year of its launch, and still it is doing well. Not only that, in the last 10 years, I have upgraded myself on my skill sets by enrolling in different marketing programs, which has helped me to gain confidence and build my skill set to achieve my goals. While I saw your job description and I see there is a lot of commonalities when it comes to my skill sets and the desired skill sets that your organization is asking for. To give you an example, I was recommended for a special project when a new brand was about to launch, and I did the complete pre-launch activities, pre-launch developmental plan for the brand that was assigned to me. And that's how I feel that I possess those skills which are necessary for an organization like yours to take you to the next level, to launch those brands successfully and make a great impact to the whole plan that you are having. So look at this now. With this simple few lines, I try to capture my industry experience, my educational qualification, the certifications, the kind of accolades and responses that I have received from my senior leadership team, the kind of success that I carry in launching products, creating brand plans and influencing the leadership team. Now, if you are sitting on the other side and when you listen this up, you understand that this person comes with a relevant experience and most importantly, the confidence in delivering those aspects that you are looking for. I hope by now you would have got some idea about that, how you need to prepare this particular question, that why should I hire you. But still there are 3 important steps that I want you to do. Number 1, brainstorm that why I should hire you. So what you need to do is, first of all, you need to go through the job description that you have received from the organization while you are preparing for this interview. Go through it completely. Understand what exactly they are looking for, what kind of skill sets, what kind of competencies that they are looking at. Now, after looking at those competencies, just review what are you good at, where do you shine most, what are your most impressive achievements, and then you start jotting them down one by one so that you are very clear about that how your experience, your success stories matches those competencies. And last but not the least, how you would be able to differentiate from any other candidate who is going to appear over there. So what makes you special? What makes you unique based on those skills, based on those requirements that that job description has. Step number 2 is prepare your sales pitch. I'm sure if you're preparing for an interview, you need to really understand that there is a concept called 2-minute elevator pitch. That means how you can put across your points that why you are the right candidates in 3 or 4 sentences. Refer to the example that I gave a while ago. Now, since you have written very clearly while you were brainstorming that why you are the best candidate, create your sales pitch, write it on a piece of paper, and then start practicing it. And again, as I have mentioned earlier, it should come from your heart. It should come very naturally that what are those 4 or 5 points that clearly suggest, that clearly differentiates that why you are the best candidate suited for this particular job. So that the interviewer doesn't have any chance to even think about it that there is any other better candidate than you. So prepare your sales pitch and write those bullet points and think it from your heart. Think from your heart. And finally, the step number 3 is practice your sales pitch. Because if you don't practice it, you will not be coming out very well when you are sitting in front of a panel. Because I've seen that a lot of people get nervous and they are short of words, or they are trying to create an answer while this question is posed to them. So the more you practice it, the more these things will come naturally to you. If you at that point of time, if you seem like that you are searching for words to connect from one sentence to another, it will clearly look that you are trying to you have mugged up things and you are trying to just reciprocate that. While a good candidate is the one whom, when I look at it, I see them, they are coming very naturally to whatever they are saying with respect to those 3 or 4 bullet points, with respect to their industry experience, with respect to their knowledge, with respect to their skills, with respect to their educational qualifications, with respect to their awards and recognitions that they have received. It has to come very naturally, and that can only come by practice. And once you practice it repeatedly, what are the 3 things further that are essential that an interviewer will look into you? 1, your confidence. Number 2, your excitement towards that particular job. And number 3 is your enthusiasm, that how good you feel when you are talking about yourself. When you are really passionate about this job, that you really want to work in that particular segment and that really excites you. If you are able to build those moments of emotion in very real terms, you will see the impact is huge. You will see that the interviewer will definitely come to a point and will make up his mind internally that this is the right candidate for us. This is the candidate who can make my life easier. This is the candidate who can naturally come into our organization and will be the best fit, because as I said in the beginning, the organization is looking for the right fit candidate, not the most qualified candidates. So I hope this would have given you a fair idea about how to prepare for the interview when somebody asks you that why you are the right fit for this job. So if you have liked this video, if it has helped you, do subscribe my channel, share it with your friends, and don't forget to leave your comment below. Thank you. Thank you for watching.